I did not want to have to make this video. I was done and over this whole situation. I'm tired of it. I want to just move on with my life. 100%. This should have been done and over with by now, but it just can't be. This absolute fucking idiot has to keep crawling his way back into my fucking life because his views are falling off. He's a clout chasing goblin. And now he's not only slandered my name, he's also defamed me by calling me felon and saying that I have scammed my viewers. So I have a clip that was given to me. This clip was given to me. I'm not going to show by who, but the clip is going to be altered to avoid anything copyright. But let's get into this, and you guys will see a little bit of what I'm dealing with right now.
Oh well. Well, it's time to expose people. I'm sick and tired of this shit, bro. People need to get fucking put in their place, bro. Like, people need to get put in their place. I'm just done with it, bro. They're fucking little fucking weirdos, dude. Talk about them all I want. They can sit here and talk about me all they want, right? That ain't fair. That's a double-edged sword there, huh?
So I can talk about them all they want. They can talk about me all they want. I haven't said a word about him in months. The only time I've ever commented anything on him is when I needed to correct something in somebody's chats or in somebody's comment section. I've not made a video about this goon in months.
Yeah, fuck those people, bro. Fucking listening to a felon.
So at this point, things are starting to clear up for me when I was watching this. I was not too thrilled. I'm not thrilled enough, or I'm not thrilled at all when somebody sends me a clip of his, because I don't want to have anything to do with him. I don't want to have anything to do with this motherfucker. But here we go. He's back like a goddamn cockroach.
Hey, my fault. Because we need to wake people up. People are sitting here talking shit, but guess what? This is a reality check. If people are gonna spread misinformation, say CP, you know, all these things, like, and they talk about people's kids.
Okay. So he brings up CP and people's kids. Well, the CP allegation is because he supposedly, this Amanda Cran's account that blackmailed her with explicit photos of her as a minor. This has been proven by the detectives and the DA and even Brooklyn's private detective that he had access to those, that he has those. He has admitted in emails to selling those. So he's just lying out his fucking face right here. Sorry, trying to control my anger because I'm tired of it. I want him gone. I want him locked away. The second thing he says here is something about somebody's kids. I don't know what he's talking about. I've never brought anybody's kids into this. So that's beyond me. That's a mystery.
Yo, fuck with the law. Fuck any of that. Yo, fuck that. Yo, you want to be real? Yo, the people that are, you know, I'm just saying, it's just fucking crazy. People need to get exposed, bro. No one's gonna let them sit here and pick cherries and roses.
So what I'm seeing here is that I exposed him for blackmail and all the other stuff with the wolf in sheep's clothing, and he has just been festering ever since then. And now, even though I've walked away from it, I've stopped making videos about it. he has decided to come crawling back. He wants to start more shit because he thinks it's going to be good for his clicks and views. We'll see.
Bro, they fucking scammed $3,000 fucking dollars from their fucking community. That is absurd. That is absurd. That's a scam. That's a scam. That's scandalous. It's a scam. And I'm tired of that. It's disgusting. You got to realize that $3,000 got scammed out because they used my fucking name. My name. And then they're saying I have CP cases. They're saying that police officers has been to my house. They say that they fucking filed reports. Bullshit.
So here again, saying that we've scammed $3,000 and it's scandalous and it's sus and all sorts of other things. I've never scammed anybody for anything in my life. At this point, I'm led to believe that he's referring to the GoFundMe that my community urged me to set up back in January when I lost my house and I didn't have a vehicle. And the community was like, hey, you need to set up a GoFundMe. Don't worry about it. The community, responded. I set it up. The community was like, we're all going to donate. So they donated. I was able to buy the vehicle that I ended up living in for months. And then the vehicle broke down and the community was once again like, hey, is your GoFundMe up? We're going to donate. That's not a scam. The community donated. The community was there for me when the vehicle that I was living in broke down and I had to rebuild the transmission on the side of the road. That's not a scam. That's a donation. The community donated. You fucking goon.
Bullshit. I'm tired of this. And the reason why we're talking about it.
And he does. There are warrants out for his arrest. Because of everything that he did to Brooklyn.
And I ain't afraid of this shit, bro. Andrew Stone Rock is a fucking felon.
Right there. Calls me a felon. Calls me a felon. So right here, we're going to go public records. Right? Criminal and traffic records. Name, Andrew Stone Rock. Source, state, Ohio. Address, this is an old address. I no longer live there. Ethnicity, white. Gender, male. Eyes, hazel. Height, 72 at 6 foot. Weight, 200 pounds. First name, match, blah, 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 blah. Offense description. Failure to appear or pay a fine or support third in 3 years. That means failure to pay child support 3 times in 3 years. That's because I was unemployed. You can't pay child support when you're unemployed. 5/15/2025, that was this year. My license was suspended on 5/15/2025 because of failure to pay child support. Misdemeanor, not a felony, crime type, misdemeanor, right here. Oh yeah, well, don't let me gloss over this. Is sex offender? No, because I'm not a fucking sex offender. Crime type, misdemeanor, because suspended license is a misdemeanor. Because I got caught, classification, traffic misdemeanor. Arresting agency, Montgomery County Park District, because I was pulled over by a park ranger. Park rangers in Ohio are law enforcement officers. I was sitting at a park. He ran my plates. I pulled out of the park. He pulled me over as soon as I hit the street. I was not put in jail. My vehicle was not towed. I was informed that I had a suspended license and that I was driving on a suspended license. I was given a court date. I did not know I had a suspended license at the time because I was living in my car when my license was suspended and not at this address. I haven't lived at this address since January. I went to court. I pled guilty because I was driving on a suspended license, even though I didn't know I was driving on a suspended license. Ignorance is not innocence. I firmly believe that. I pled guilty to the charge. Still not jailed. I was given court fines. I paid those. I've started paying child support again. My license is reinstated. This is a misdemeanor. This will fall off of my record. I was just given a job in marketing and sales where I had to pass a criminal background check. I came back clean. The job is dealing with people's private information, dealing with credit card information. I have access to people's personal info. You have to pass a criminal background check to get this job. I passed it. I was given the job and I started working. I am not a felon. This was a misdemeanor. This was a traffic stop and a non-jailable traffic stop at that. You fucking goon. I don't know where you're getting your information from that I'm a felon, but I am not a fucking felon. I have a misdemeanor on my record that will fall off. And I did not scam my audience. I did not scam my community or my subscribers. The community urged me to make a GoFundMe when I lost my house in January, so I did. The community, I bought my vehicle with that money. And then when that vehicle broke down while I was living in it, the community sprang up again and donated so I could fix the fucking vehicle. So I don't know where in your demented little fucking mind you're getting that I scammed people or that I'm a felon, because those two things did not happen. Here is the GoFundMe. Right here. Andrew Struggle, Hardships, and Vehicle. Nowhere on this GoFundMe does it say anything about him. His name is not on this at all. It says Andrew. I'm not using his name to fund a GoFundMe. Right? 3,000 raised. That's how we know he's talking about the GoFundMe now, right? Just basic deduction on our part. And I paid to do a criminal record background check on myself for this video. Just because I wanted to see what the fuck he was talking about. I'm not a felon. I don't have any felonies. I don't have a criminal background besides this traffic stop a couple months ago. I don't know what the fuck he is talking about. He's just making shit up at this point.
He's a felon. He's a felon, and people are out here thinking that I killed someone. That's what they act like.
Nobody thinks he killed someone. He threatened to have her killed numerous times. He emailed me the other fucking night and said that he had killed her. And then I turned around and talked to her. I sent the email to Lord Beagle. I sent the email to Jordan. I sent the email to Brooklyn. They all have it. I don't have it. I blocked them. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can pull that up, actually. Okay, yeah, no, it's blocked, so I don't even have access to it anymore. I don't know, maybe Lord Beagle or somebody? Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Anthony Tapia. The deed is done. She is dead. Right here. This was on Sunday, September 7th, 2:53 a.m. And then last night, we are watching your stream, the stream where I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend Shadow Raven. So even now, they're still fucking stalking me, even though I haven't said or done anything about them in fucking months. Right? This is another criminal charge here, by the way. And like I said, Brooklyn is not dead. I've talked to her numerous times. I talked to her today. So, once again, just making shit up. And I know that they were in my stream the other night, at least when I was playing Grand Theft Auto, because Jen popped up and said hi. I didn't realize it was his girlfriend until Lord Beagle came back today and said, hey, you know they were in your stream last night, right? So, there's some of that shit.
I got no tickets. I've never been to fucking jail. I'm tired of these fucking people. These people need to wake the fuck up. You're listening to a felon. This guy, like Jay Cart, got mad because of something I said to a guy that's a legit fucking felon. Go look it up.
I'm not a felon. I'm not a felon. I've showed it. I have a misdemeanor traffic stop on my record for driving with a suspended license. That's not a felony. That's a non-jailable misdemeanor. I was let go. I went to court. I was able to walk right out of court. No jail time. I just had to pay fucking court fees. You fucking goon. Where in your fucking dense skull do you even begin to think of shit like this? This is defamation. This is slander. This right here. Right here. This is the start of legal cases right here. I have reached out to my friend who works for the DA's office here in Dayton. He has given me the name of some attorneys, and I am contacting those attorneys here in the next few days. I'm done with this. I've had it with this. I'm coming after you, Anthony D. Tapia. That's public information, by the way. I'm coming after you legally. This is the start of a civil case. You will not sit here and call me a felon and say that I scammed people when I very clearly did not and very clearly am not a felon. This is textbook defamation. This is slander. And we can add in cyber stalking because you won't quit fucking emailing me.
Go look it up to all those fucking people stalking me and shit. Go fucking look it up. While you guys are sitting here talking about my gaming stuff, what about the CP stuff? Go talk about that. Where is that? Because guess what? I'm jotting it down. I'm writing it down. It's all fucking defamation, man.
It's not defamation because you in fact do have CP. The DA working Brooklyn's case has seen it on your computer.
They're fucking spreading misinformation, saying shit. People believe this shit, and they're fucking liars. You want to know one thing they're gonna believe? Is Andrew Stormrock is a felon.
Not a felon. It's only a misdemeanor, as I've very clearly shown in this video.
Look it up online. Look it up.
You don't have to look it up. I did it for you and showed you the public record. I paid to have that done, by the way.
I'm just so sick and tired of people fucking here. I'm gonna fucking expose these motherfuckers if...
You can't expose me when I've just exposed it to everybody myself. I've already said it in a comment section, in Lord Beagle's comment section. I already came clean about having a traffic stop on my record. It's a traffic stop. It's a non-jailable offense, you fucking goon. It's a misdemeanor.
They keep talking. If Lord Beagle wants to fucking ride on my nuts, he wants to ride on my nuts and talk about me every single day, well, guess what, Mr. Lord Beagle? You talk about me again. You talk about me again. I'm going to make a video exposing the shit out of everything that's been happening.
To piggyback on that, I don't want to fucking talk about you. I was fucking done with you. I was moving on with my goddamn life. But here you are, riding my fucking dick, putting my fucking name in your mouth. I was done with you. All you have to fucking do is shut the fuck up. And just wait for the cops to knock on your goddamn door to serve those fucking arrest warrants. That's all you gotta do. Enjoy your fucking time and your freedom now, because you're going away for a very fucking long time, you absolute fucking goon.
Everything. The $3,000 that you scammed out of all your fans.
Didn't scam. It's a GoFundMe. A GoFundMe that the community urged me to put up. People will comment down below on this video and agree that I was urged to put it up.
All the lies that have been told,
No lies were told. I did all of the research myself. I looked into everything. I talked to everybody. I even had my own IP addresses traced by the private investigator just to make sure, just to squash any of this kind of shit that would come up about my involvement in anything. I didn't even know Brooklyn until after he had already started harassing her.
misinformation, inside job. You disgusting motherfucker! You're disgusting! You hear?
More fake outrage here. More. This is the same as when he was calling me pussy nonstop and ranting about me being homeless. The same attitude. It's that fake outrage.
Hear that, Lord Beagle? You're fucking disgusting. People like you deserve to be in fucking jail. They deserve to be away from...
This is an audio bug.
You're disgusting. I know you're watching this shit. You're disgusting.
By the way, Lord Beagle is not disgusting. Since I walked away from it, Lord Beagle has picked up the torch and carried that on and made sure that this doesn't die. That this doesn't just go away into the ether and he gets away with this kind of shit. He shouldn't. Anthony should not get away with this kind of shit. We are legitimately just waiting for the cops to knock on his door and serve those arrest warrants.
Spread misinformation. You have people lie about me. All of you. Follow the leader.
Fucking Andrew has his fucking video still up, still spreading misinformation on purpose, even though the fucking title is saying A1 solution is spreading misinformation. I'm not those accounts. I've been fucking telling.
The videos are up. The videos are going to stay up because you are in fact behind this. It's proven. All those emails have been traced back to you by detectives, by a private investigator, by the fucking DA working the case.
Telling them. And I'm fucking tired of it. They're sickos. They're fucking sickos. And I'm going to expose, bro. So y'all better shut the fuck up.
And by the way, he's been saying he's going to expose ever since the first video dropped in March. Everything he has done after that has been retaliatory, to try and get back at me, to try and defame me, to try and make me look bad. He keeps saying, oh, you're going to lose your entire fan base. Your entire community is going to bail. I've done nothing but grow since all of this.
Zip your fucking mouth, because your whole entire community is going to crumble, Mr. Lord Beagle. Actually, you don't even have a fucking community. You're trying to leech off of J-Cart. You're trying to leech off of him because you want to be Mr. Oh, let's talk about A1 today. And it's fucking crazy too. The fact that no one's talking about it, but Lord Beagle over here is talking shit. I'm fucking tired of it, bro. I want to live my life. I want my girlfriend to be good. I want things to be good, man. Why don't you grow a pair and go live your life?
You know what, dude? You should probably take your own fucking advice there. Take your own fucking advice. I know he's addressing Lord Beagle here, but he keeps putting my fucking name in his mouth after I had walked away from this situation. I had washed my hands of it. I was done. After my last video on him, I was fucking done. But here we are. Here we are, once again, having to make another fucking video going over Anthony Tapia, Mr. A1 Solutions. Or sorry, A1 Solution Reacts Bro. Because he's a fucking teenager. Dude, I cannot wait until you're behind fucking bars. I cannot wait.
Like, you're listening, you listened to a fucking felon. Like, that's all you need to know, bro.
Again, not a felon. It's a misdemeanor traffic stop. A misdemeanor traffic stop. One that I've already paid all the fines for and had my license reinstated.
I don't lie. I'm more on.
You are fucking lying. I've proved it by showing a criminal background check that I ran on my fucking self. You're lying. You, Anthony D. Tapia, are fucking lying. You're a liar. You're making shit up.
Honest and what you fuckers think, and it's gonna backfire, which it is. It has been, because I've been saying it from the fucking beginning. I'm always real.
You're lying from the fucking beginning. All you've fucking done is lie. All you've done is just run your fucking mouth.
This is YouTube, bro. You don't realize this. This is 2025. There's screenshots, there's screen recordings everywhere. There's information fucking everywhere. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna make fake accounts?
Yes, I do think you're stupid. And yes, you have made fucking fake accounts. Proven.
There's FBI, bro. There's FBI. There's police. There's IPs. You think I'm that stupid?
By the way, when you signed up for Tinder using Brooklyn's photos and sent those underage photos of her to people on Tinder and then sent those people to her fucking house, that's a federal crime. Along with the blackmail, along with the cyber stalking, along with the cyberbullying, you are facing a litany of fucking federal crimes. But no, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and listen to more of A1's insane fucking lies.
You think I'm that cuckoo? Lord Beagle, you keep talking shit. I will expose your friend Andrew. I will expose, what's his name? J-Car, both of them. So you better shut the fuck up. All right? I ain't afraid to expose this shit. I'll tell you right now on the stream, since there's people listening, Andrew Stonerock is a felon.
No. Andrew Stonerock has a misdemeanor traffic stop on his record. I've shown it. You see it again? Look. Right here. Name on record, Andrew Stonerock, Ohio, my old address. Right? White, male, hazel eyes. I have hazel eyes. Most days. 6 foot, 200 pounds. My height and weight. Is sex offender? No. Offense description. Failure to pay fine or support, 3rd in 3 years. I'm assuming it's 3 times in 3 years, resulting in a suspended license, in which case I got caught driving with the suspended license. License suspended 5/15. I was living in my car then, did not know the license was suspended. When I got pulled over, I was issued a ticket and allowed to leave with my vehicle. I did not go to jail. I then went to court a month later, pled guilty because ignorance is not innocence. Even though I did not know I had a suspended license, I was still driving on a fucking suspended license. So I pled guilty, paid the fines, was allowed to leave fucking court. I'm not a felon. I don't have a felony on my record. As a matter of fact, that was my first criminal offense ever in 39 years of life. That was the first time I've ever had any issues. That was the first time I was pulled over. So I'm having trouble understanding where this absolute fucking goon thinks that I'm a felon. I'm having trouble understanding that. Unless he's trying to assert that by having a GoFundMe and my community paying or donating $3,000 to the GoFundMe makes me a criminal. I can only assume that that's what he's saying, that I stole that money which would be grand theft, which would make me a felon. But that's not what happened. It's a GoFundMe that I was urged to set up by my community. The community donated. That's not theft. That's not a scam. Those are donations, you fucking goon. That does not make me a criminal. I lost my house in January. The community urged me to set up the GoFundMe. I set it up. They donated. I bought the vehicle. When I was living in the vehicle, it broke down. The community once again was like, hey, what's that GoFundMe? We want to donate again. And they donated, and I was able to fix my fucking transmission on the side of the road because they donated. I'm sorry that you don't have a awesome fucking community like I do. If you hadn't been such a monumental piece of fucking shit, this would not have happened. If you hadn't silenced anybody in your comment section who dared to criticize you, this wouldn't have fucking happened. If you hadn't blackmailed a 22-year-old girl for sticking up for somebody that she looked up to and admired, this wouldn't have fucking happened. I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about you making your stupid fucking comments on my posts when I'm talking to Colin. Or on my comment on your video where I'm talking to Colin. I don't care about that. I could give a shit less about you. You could crawl in a fucking hole and die, and I wouldn't share a goddamn tear. What I care about is you slandering and defaming me. What I care about is the 9 fucking videos where you put my name in your fucking mouth before any of this ever fucking popped off. I didn't make a video then. I had 2 videos about you and your unhinged rant on J-Carts. I took both of those down. They were gone, but you continued to put up fucking videos talking about me. Not only did you talk about me, you talked about J-Carts, you talked about Ben, you talked about Beardo. All 3 people came to my fucking aid numerous goddamn times. I'm sorry that you don't have fucking colleagues on YouTube. More than colleagues. You know what, dude? J-Carts is one of the coolest fucking dudes I've ever met in my goddamn life. I consider J-Carts a friend. He considers me a friend. And I am more than happy to have met the guy. I'm more than happy to have collaborated playing games. I am more than happy to have this fucking podcast with him where I get to hang out and talk to him multiple hours a day. I get to play games with him multiple times a fucking week. And you know what? It's fucking awesome. I get to talk to Beardo. I get to talk to Ben from Simply Strange. They're all cool fucking dudes in their own ways. All the dudes in the fucking paranormal debunker community are fucking cool dudes in their own ways. So I don't give a shit about you. I am waiting for the fucking day when you are behind bars and facing a long, long time in fucking prison. It's coming. It's only a matter of fucking time. Keep my name out of your mouth, dude. From this video on, everything, and I mean everything you say about me will be documented. And it will be given to a lawyer to build a civil case against you. I'm coming after you legally at this fucking point. You do not get to come onto the fucking internet and call me a felon and call me a scammer. You do not get to fucking make shit up about me and get away with it. I'm not playing this fucking game. Everything you have done ever since I exposed you for blackmailing and all that other shit has been retaliatory. You're facing criminal charges from Brooklyn. You're facing a civil case from Brooklyn. You are now facing a civil case against me. Keep my name out your fucking mouth. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I do not want to make videos on you. I don't want to do it. I don't care about you. I had moved on from this stupid shit. And that's exactly what this is. This is the stupidest shit that I've ever had to have been a fucking part of. I'm a 39-year-old man. I don't need to be in some fucking internet spat with this fucking dipshit. I don't need to do it. I don't need this in my life. I don't need this fucking stress. I just came back from taking a fucking break because I was starting to get overwhelmed with shit. I don't need all of this shit in my fucking life. But here we are. The day I come back, this falls into my fucking lap. Because this dipshit can't keep me out his fucking brain. He can't keep me out his fucking head. I live there rent fucking free, apparently. I do not want to do this. But I am now coming after you legally. This video is going to be saved. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. That's it. I'm done, everybody. I hope you have a good night. You don't have to react to this video if you do not want to. You do not have to comment if you do not want to. Comments are always welcome. But this is done. This is over with. I'm tired. This is the last video I will ever make on him, and it is a video declaring that I am taking him to court. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm taking him to court. See you later, guys.